Hello everybody, and welcome to the Lord of the Rings World of Warcraft Leveling Challenge. In this challenge, I'm hoping to create something that is both hard and really interesting for those of you that are brave enough to take it on. So, what is the challenge? Well, let's start with this. The challenge is a two-part process, and it's a race. Part one is you need to find the One Ring of power. Now what this means is that you're going to make a level 1 character, and you're going to go out, and you're going to kill mobs, you're going to quest, and you're going to do whatever, and you are looking for a ring. The first ring that you get from either a mob drop or a quest reward is the One Ring. And once you have it, you can move on to part 2. Part 2 is you need to destroy the One Ring. In order to do so, you need to travel to Blackrock Mountain, stand on the suspended island in the center, and delete the One Ring from your inventory. After deleting it, you'll do a /played on that character and screenshot your success. Do the challenge over and over, and of course, the fastest time is the winner. But there are rules in this challenge that you need to follow, and there are also perks that can help you in this challenge, but we'll talk about that second. Let's start with the rules. Number 1, and it should be obvious, you can't die. If you die in this challenge even once, you lose. It's over, and you have to delete the character. Number 2, you cannot use a mount at any point. No potions, no dungeons, no professions, no buffs, no grouping up with your friends, no guild, no nothing. You have to go at this all by yourself. Number 3, you cannot change out of your starting clothing or equip new clothing like shoulder pads, trinkets, whatever, because the characters in Lord of the Rings never change their clothes throughout their journey. However, number 4, you can upgrade your weapon, but you are only allowed to use gray, white, or green weapons. So let's talk about the races and the classes that you can play as well as the perks that are involved with each one. So first and foremost, you can only play as a gnome, a dwarf, a human, or a blood elf. You cannot do this challenge as any other race. If you pick a gnome, you can only be a warrior. If you pick a dwarf, you can only be a warrior. If you pick a human, you can either be a warrior or a mage. And if you pick a blood elf, you have to play as a hunter, but you are not allowed to use a pet. Now there are perks to each race and each class choice, and you need to decide what you think is going to be best for you. So here we go. If you decide to play a gnome, you can actually wear the One Ring and use its stats to help you as you go throughout the challenge. If you play a dwarf, you are allowed to use the first head item that you find. You can't use any other head item, only the first one that you find, whether it's a hat, a helmet, whatever. As a human, you are allowed to use the first necklace that you find, but only the first necklace, no other necklaces. And as a blood elf, you are allowed to use the first blue ranged weapon that you find. It's a nice perk. But what about the classes? Alright, if you decide to play a warrior, you can wear any piece of armor, shoulder pads, boots, belts, whatever. You can break the rule where you can't change out of your starting clothes, but you are only allowed to wear gray or white quality armor, and that's it. If you choose to play a mage, you can equip any robe that you find from questing and leveling that is predominantly white in color. It could be a green, it could be a blue, it could be whatever, but it has to be a predominantly white robe. And finally, the hunter perk. If you choose to play as a hunter, aka a glorious overpowered elf, then you are allowed to use healing potions in the challenge, but only healing potions that you loot off of mobs or receive from quests. And that, my friends, that's it. Might sound a little complicated, but it's not too bad. So, let's do it. Okay, so I did Weary Hunter in the last challenge, so I think I'm going to go with Mage this time. I want to play a ranged caster class, so gotta of course make him look like Gandalf. How about Grey Pilgrim? Because Gandalf was called the Grey Pilgrim sometimes. Yeah! Nice. Grey Pilgrim. It has begun. Oh, gosh, the add-ons. Oh, gosh. Well, let me go turn off these add-ons. Alright, let's try this again. I'm actually really excited for this challenge. I came up with the idea a little bit into the Weary Traveler challenge, and ever since then I've been like, man, I really want to do this Lord of the Rings challenge. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, personally. You know, it's not really about hitting level cap. It's more of like you're pursuing an objective. But it's really dangerous, you know? It's cool. Something I actually just thought about is if you hit level 10 as a mage and if you choose Frost as your spec, you're going to be automatically given the water elemental, to my understanding, if I'm not mistaken. You are not allowed to use a water elemental. Like, you can't use that. You have to, just like the hunter, you got to be on your own. That feels so powerful. I'm Gandalf the Grey, bitches. Back up.
All we have to do is decide what to do with the time that is given to us.
Keep your feet on the ground. Dude, I don't know, like, who's in charge of, like, the Stormwind military in Northshire Abbey, but, like, someone's gonna get fired, man. This whole place is crawling with horde soldiers and assassins, and yeah, someone's getting fired. I think one of the things that's really gonna trip people up in this challenge is the when do you go to Mordor thing.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Because, you know, you want to get as fast of a time as possible, so, and you can't just walk into Mordor. Like, I would just get one shot by the mobs in there. So you gotta kinda, you know, you gotta kinda figure out when's the best time to go there and kinda gamble with your life by running through that zone, so I'm still a long way from going to Mordor, though. Like, holy shit. I love the sound that the water gun makes. It's just like, it's like this little, like, tinkle sound effect. I like it. There he is. The great and legendary guy himself. Lazy Peon. This is his new job. He quit being a YouTuber and decided to burn down, like, vineyards. It's a good job. Pays well. I will say this one thing. The Christmas trees everywhere are really putting me in the Lord of the Rings spirit, if you know what I mean. Not really. It's kind of ruining it. But, you know, whatever. There he is. Eisenstrider. It's fucking Strider, yo.
That fella's been looking at you since you walked into this inn. Goes by the name of Strider.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. You walk up to this mysterious, like, dude sitting in the darkness smoking a pipe all ominously. Good day to you. Imagine if Aragorn said that. Hold on. Dude, look. It's Grey Lord and Grey Dean.
Hey there.
And I'm Grey Pilgrim.
Have a good one.
Some other people seem to be doing the Lord of the Rings challenge. Get him. Oh my gosh, dude, Gandalf, come on. Work on your swing.
Be on your guard. There are older and fouler things than kobolds in the deep places of the world.
This is going to be so hard, like, getting, like, further and further in, because I'm going to be doing, like, no damage, because my gear is going to be so bad, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me just use my fire blast. Oh, Princess! Princess, please! Holy shit, Princess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Princess! Alright, we're good. And now there's you. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself that one of these higher level players is gonna whisper me and be like, you can equip your items by right-clicking them in your inventory. And I'm gonna be like, thanks. Yep, appreciate it. Doing a leveling challenge right now. And they're gonna be like, oh, okay. Here I am running back and forth like an idiot just to deliver letters for like a minuscule amount of XP. What is this, vanilla? Oh, go back to Auntie so-and-so. Oh my gosh. Got me a pet. Look at him. He's adorable. Just like Gandalf from the movie. He had an evil little Lord Maragwar as well. Oh my gosh, these things are respawning so fast. Holy pickles. Crystal kelp. Yes. Good. Run. No. 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 No! Why are they respawning so quickly? What? No! Oh my gosh. Why were those murlocs respawning at like 100 miles an hour? Oh my... I'm gonna need an apple. That would have been kind of embarrassing. Hey guys! Die on the first episode. I better not jinx it. I still got a couple more levels to go before I wrap this episode up. I got minor healing potions. Yay. Oh my gosh! Freaking bear! Oh my gosh, just had a flashback. Holy shit. Flashback. Oh, dude with... Ooh. Oh my gosh. A freaking green staff for killing Hogger? You better believe it. You better believe I'm doing that. Dude, he's a level 11 elite. Like, oh my gosh. Ugh. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm level 9. One more, or maybe 2 more. Then I'm gonna finally level, and then I can take on the fucking Balrog. Yes, there it is, level 9. I don't know if I'm ready, but I guess I'm ready to fight the Balrog. So it begins. The great battle of our time. Let's stay as far away from him as possible. Let's do it. Here we go. Nixxiom versus the Balrog. Okay, he is not affected by slow. Let it be known he is not affected by slows. What is this? We need to stop him. Oh. I did it. Oh gosh. Alright. Hold your blade, adventurer. General Hammond Clay! Wow! Where did these little kids, like, come from? Oh, they're gone. And these, like, little kids, like, just, oh, like, ran out into, like, this terrifying gnoll encampment. Like, whoa, look! Exposition! We're exposition! We're gonna say who this person is. I defeated the Balrog of Morgoth, yo. The first of many. That was terrifying. I'll have you know. The fact that he was immune to slow, holy shit. I wonder if James Clark is like a reference to somebody. Probably not, because I don't think Blizzard would reference somebody and then have us murder him. Because that'd be kind of weird. Now, I'm going to say this. I am absolutely terrified of these murlocs ever since what happened a little while ago. So if these things start respawning like crazy, then screw this quest for a little while. What is this? Using CC in World of Warcraft? What is this? Is this even a thing? Are memes real? Holy shit. This friggin' frog is attacking me. Oh my gosh, this frog has 80 hit points. Jesus Christ, this frog is Satan. That's it, level 10. Ooh. I learned a new spell, Ice Lance. So it does start you as a Frost Mage. What level do you get the Frost Water Elemental? Oh, level 12. Okay. Alright, level 12. Well, I'm going to stay as a Frost Mage. And I'm going to go over here. I feel like the slows are going to be the big lifesaver, so definitely sticking with Frost Mage. Alright guys, that is it for this first episode of the Lord of the Rings challenge. Already have had some close encounters, but I did get an epic cool as shit staff, so that's awesome. Guys, if you undertake the challenge yourselves, good luck, and I will see you on episode 2. Alright? Alright. I'll see ya.